What is going on, everyone? We're back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the roster update. I'll be giving you guys my 10 players that I think have a chance to go up in value, especially to a diamond level. I'm going to give you 5 hitters and 5 pitchers I think could be locks to go up. And especially with the way the cards are trending currently on the market, I definitely think there's a lot of opportunity to put a ton of stubs into a certain guy and think he's going to go up, which is what a lot of people are doing right now. So I definitely think it's a possibility. Our first one's going to be Alex Bregman, obviously having a fantastic season with the Boston Red Sox. We can see his price on the market still kind of fluctuating around 800 to 600 on the market. Currently right now he's got 37 hits in the league. I mean, it's extremely good. He's batting a 322, so really solid. Remember, he's got 11 doubles on the year, 5 home runs, 22 RBIs, and he's got 12 walks for this Red Sox team. Definitely a solid player and definitely one of their best pickups that they've gotten from crazy offseason they had. So I definitely think Alex Bregman, he's playing pretty good. We'll see how he does over the next week, but if he keeps playing consistently well, he definitely got a shot to go up in value. I don't know, because he's at an 81, so he's definitely got to get 4 points on the board. Looking at his attributes, there's a lot of ways he can improve, but I definitely think he would be a good investment moving forward, especially because I don't really see him slowing down either. I feel like he's going to continue to stay at this level, honestly. The next player we have is going to be Corbin Carroll. You guys can already see on his market price, he's going to be going for a lot on the market. I think a lot of people think he's going to go up. He only needs 2 points to go up to that diamond level. Corbin Carroll's been really solid this season. He's got 35 hits on the year. He's batting a 302, so just insane on those numbers. He got 8 doubles. He's got 2 triples as well, which is an underrated stat. He's already hit 9 home runs with 23 RBIs, so definitely playing really solid. And he's already got 5 stolen bases, so obviously he's a fast guy. Hasn't been caught stealing this season, so I definitely think he's one of these other players that can get a lot of attribute increases, especially, the speed is kind of hard because he's already got 94, 99. I think it definitely on the hitting side though, with those doubles he's been hitting, he could definitely get more power, but he's just been really solid for the Diamondbacks, and I think you can reflect that in his price. Even back to April 10th, he started going for almost 2,000, so I think people are noticing this. I definitely think he's going to go up in value. Moving on to my next player is going to be Pete Crow Armstrong for the Chicago Cubs. I definitely think he could be a solid shout to go up in this update. Maybe he doesn't go all the way diamond, but I definitely think he's going to be a diamond at the end of this year for sure. He's looked pretty solid. He has 31 hits on the season right now. He's batting a 284 for the Chicago Cubs. He's got 9 doubles, 1 triple, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs, and he's got 12 stolen bases, so extremely solid on the steals. And he's tied with O'Neal Cruz for the most steals on the season at 12, which is very impressive. He's only got caught stealing once. So he's having a good season. He only needs 3 points to go diamond. And as you guys know, on his card, he really needs a lot of the hitting stats. His fielding, his speed is really solid. Maybe they could give him a little bit more on the steal, but I think his hitting stats is where he's going to thrive. He's proven he can hit home runs, he can hit for power, so I definitely think that's where the upgrades are going to come from. So our next player on the list is going to be Steven Kwan. We can obviously see his market price currently kind of trending up right now, currently the highest he's been all season, so that's definitely something to think about. Once again, he's only 2 points away becoming a diamond. We can take a look at his stats. He's batting a 346, absolutely insane, 37 hits on the season. He's got 5 doubles. He's got 4 home runs, 15 RBIs, and he's also got 4 stolen bases as well. So definitely been playing really solid. We know Steven Kwan, he's one of their, early guys in the lineup, leadoff hitter. Definitely hits for a lot of contact. Already 5 doubles in the season, so maybe they can give him a little bit more on the power, maybe a little bit more on the speed because he's been stealing some bases. Yeah, I definitely feel like he's got a good shot to go up in overall, especially because he's been playing extremely good for the Cleveland Guardians. I think my last hitter that I think is going to go to a diamond is Watt Langford. Obviously, he's only 2 points away. He's been playing extremely good. We can see his market price. A lot of people thinking he's going to go up, the highest he's been once again all season. If we take a look at his stats, he's batting a 344 for the Texas Rangers, 22 hits on the year. He's got 4 doubles, 6 home runs, 9 RBIs, and 4 stolen bases. So you definitely could get some more on the power. I definitely think that's going to be possible. And his walk to strikeout ratio isn't horrible. He's walked 8 times this season with 14 strikeouts. So, maybe the vision could go up. We'll kind of wait and see. But I definitely think he's a good candidate to get some more contact, a little bit more power, I think. I definitely think it's possible. So those are my 5 hitters I think are going to go diamond in my opinion. That's kind of what I think from looking at the stats, looking at some market prices, and seeing where these players could improve on the attribute side. I think those are some good players to look at. And obviously, if you're going to invest in these cards and you want to make some stubs, definitely get a lot of them because I know people have gone crazy with a couple of players and they're getting a ton of them. I'm talking 100 plus cards, which is crazy. Let's move over onto our pitchers that we have on this list. We're going to start off with Jeff Hoffman, obviously with the Toronto Blue Jays now. Once again, his market is the highest that we've seen. I definitely think he's got a shot. 82 overall. He's played pretty solid. If you look at his stats right here, he's pitched 13.1 innings. He's only given up 8 hits, 19 strikeouts for him. He's only given up 1 walk, and his stats have been really solid. He's got 6 saves for the Blue Jays, 1.35 ERA. He's got 2 wins on the season. Especially when you look at his batting averages, like the opponents are batting a 174 versus him. I mean, that's insanely good. So I definitely think he's got a shot to go up a little bit in overall, especially because when we look at his stats and we see he's not walking anyone and walks are his lowest stat on his card, I think that's where the improvement could come from for sure. And maybe he gets a little bit more on Ks. I know 81's pretty high up there. Maybe he gets some walks and Ks on there. I could definitely see that moving forward. But Jeff Hoffman is definitely a solid card to look into, especially because he's playing really solid for the Blue Jays. And that is why they have looked extremely good this season. So my next player is going to be Tanner Scott. He's once again looked pretty good for the Dodgers this season. We can take a look at his market price, staying pretty steady so far at the 420 range. Looking at his attributes, this is where I think he can improve a lot. We take a look at his season. He's got 13 Ks in the year and 14 innings, so pretty solid. He's also given up 13 hits as well, so that's definitely something to think about. He's got a 2.57 ERA, but he hasn't walked anyone yet. So that is, I think, where the upgrade could come from. He's got 52 walks per 9. That's his worst stat on his MLB The Show card. I think that is where the improvement could come from. I definitely do think Tanner Scott will be at Diamond. I think he can go up in this update. I don't know if that will bring him all the way up to the 85, but I definitely think he's a lock to go up for sure. So that's why I got him on the list here. Moving on to the next player, we have Josh Hader, 81 overall. Once again, his market price is pretty high right now, one of the highest it's been in a while for this card. We can take a look at Josh Hader's stats right here. He's pitched 13 innings this season with 17 strikeouts, so definitely pretty solid on that side. He's only walked about 3 players, which is pretty good. He's only given up 1 run. He got a 0.69 ERA, and he hasn't blown a save all season. 7 good saves for him. Take a look at his attributes. The walks, definitely I think that could go up a little bit. The home runs, he hasn't given up a home run this season. I think that could go up a little bit. And I think you could give him some pitching clutch because, you know, he hasn't really blown a save and he's been pretty solid for this team. His hits and Ks are so good that I don't think they'll go up, but I definitely think there are some improvements on this Josh Hader card that could definitely bring him to a diamond if they go that way. But I definitely think he's going to be going up in this update for sure. Obviously last season wasn't the best for him, but this season he's already finding his form with this Houston Astros squad, so I definitely think he could deserve an upgrade. And this might be a controversial one, but Cole Reagans I think has been pretty solid. His ERA is not the best, don't get me wrong. He's at a 4.40 ERA, so not the best. Take a look at his market price. He's been up, he's been down, so I think, you know, he's questionable for me, but I did want to put him on this list because he is playing extremely solid. He's pitched 32.2 innings. He struck out 46, so I mean, that's extremely well. His Ks could definitely go up for that. He's walked 9 guys, so that's why the walks for me might not go up a lot. I feel like that's kind of a hard one to give him. Giving up 16 runs in 30 innings, which gives him that ERA. He's only pitched 6 games, but I'm interested to see where he kind of goes. I do think he will, like, maybe go up or stay the same and just have his stats adjusted, but I really do think Cole Reagans has been pretty solid when I've been watching him. I do think there's a chance of an upgrade. I don't know about all the way diamond, but I definitely think he could go up a couple overalls, and if he pitches good or better in the future, then he could get to that diamond status. I did want to put him on the list though for sure. And our last player on this list is going to be Hunter Green. Now he's been really solid this season for sure. Taking a look at his market price, he's going for a little bit, probably like 1,900 right around there. And he's been really solid for the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, currently right now he's 3-2. He's got a 2.70 ERA, so definitely, you know, pretty solid for the Reds. He's pitched 36.2 innings with 43 Ks. He's given up 6 walks and 11 runs and 25 hits. He could go up a little bit. The walks might go up a little bit. I definitely think his Ks per 9 could definitely go up a lot. But he's looked really solid, and I definitely wanted to mention him because, you know, he's been the shining spot on the Reds team. And that is definitely the reason they are currently second in that division as it stands right now. So definitely been a solid pitcher for sure. And I could definitely see him getting an upgrade, you know, in this roster update on a lot of his stats. So definitely wanted to mention him as well. But who do you guys think are going to go up in this roster update? There's a ton of players that have been really solid that could go up. I mainly focus on the guys that could go diamond, but there are a lot of players that could definitely go from the silver to gold range for sure. Brendan Donovan is definitely a good shout. He's been playing extremely good this season. But there are a ton of other players that definitely could go up. I mean, another shout could be a Paul Goldschmidt. He's been playing extremely solid with this New York Yankees team. I know he's currently a 76, so maybe he could get up to the 80 mark. I don't know. It's kind of questionable, but Bryce Terang on Milwaukee's a good shot. I mean, Bo Bichette, there's just so many players. So let me know who you guys think is going to go up in this roster update. And these are the cards that I would invest in, and I'm definitely going to spend some stubs myself and invest in these players. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.